Right, just setting things up for the live stream, and once I've done that, we can continue. Right. See if I can find it first. Oh, I think it's there. Yep, that's it. See if we're getting audio. I hope we are. Find out in a moment.
Oh, I think it's there.
Yep, definitely getting audio. Wonderful. Alright. Wonderful. Okay. So we're just going to give things a few more seconds whilst I set up the live custom configurations I have. Just bear with me. Okay, sorted. Hello Connor Young, how are you? Thanks for popping into the stream this evening. We've just started, not more than 2 minutes ago. Right, I think everything's set up the way it should be. There's not anything I need to change, is there? Nope, that's great. Oh, it's good to hear that you're good, Connor. Alright, so now that I've got everything set up, welcome back to another Rick's Tactics live stream. It's been about a week since I last made one. I've just had one heck of a busy week, so I managed to get a video out, I think, yesterday. So, today we're going to be going on the London commuter route, as mentioned in the live stream. So here we are, London commuter. And we're going to be driving a class 387/2. Train spotter on Preston Station. Interesting. I'll probably... It's a good pastime video, I suppose. Right, let's do a late night service. I never ever do a late night service on this channel. And to be fair, a late night service is sometimes the best. Let's have a look. We need one going to Victoria, so 1914 to London Victoria, 1M15. Not a bad service to do. Let's put this directly into May. Seems to be where I like to put my videos in as well, so yeah, go first to May. We'll start with clear. If the dynamic weather wants to do its thing, then let it rain, let it shine, let it thunder, essentially. So whilst we wait for this to load, we can just hang on. Oh, I forgot about this. Let's just close that. Alright, we'll just wait for this to load. Sometimes can take a while depending on how many assets it's loading in from the game. Excuse me. Hopefully we should be ready. That's a lovely picture from the suffragette line, mind. Okay, we have service 1M15 from Brighton to London Victoria. This is a class 387/2 in Gatwick Express livery. We are a 4-car service. Let's get started. With a little bit of a... just let it clear. There we go. Right, so the first things we need to do is set on the safety systems clockwise. AWS, Vigilance, and DSD. Might not have been pressing the controls properly. Right, cab setup looks good. Master key in. We have a green for platform 3. Interesting. Not seen that before. Headlights tonight running. That's a very good idea. We have London Victoria on the destination board. We won't need an AC temperature. Most likely need the window down. We can have a look around Brighton Station a little bit whilst we set up these camera angles. We've only got a short, maybe 2 minutes. That's going to turn to 1 minute left now, whilst we set up the camera angles in Brighton. I'm quite surprised on the 387 being stuck in quite a position here. It's normally right at the bottom of the buffers. Normally. It's kind of stopped a little short. That's interesting. Anyways, I did rearrange my seating, didn't I? I think I did. Well, if it wasn't before, it is now. We're almost ready to depart. We have London Victoria on the destination board. We are driving 387221 and doors closing on the right hand side. So we're calling at Gatwick Airport and London Victoria. So simple straight through express service today. It's not too bad. I was really expecting like Hassocks, Burgess Hill, Haywards, Gatwick, East Croydon, Clapham, then London, but well, you know, good service. Passing Lovers Walk on the left hand side, which is usually quite full around about this time. Once we're clear for 64 kilometers per hour, we will make the jump. Wonderful. We'll do a flyby shot a little early on into the live stream, but it's always good to get a few in. As Lovers Walk's shutters are open. Now we can step up to 121 kilometers per hour. We have a 387 in the depot over there, probably waiting to go into one of the sidings at Lovers Walk. Either that or is going to be running in express service down to London Victoria. One of the two. It's obviously the sound of the window. We'll probably close that now. Probably maybe open that one instead. That's a little better. We have a Creators Club livery 377 there. As the sun is going down. So by the time we get to London Victoria, it'll most likely be dark. Was expecting that one. Thought maybe a nice evening run would be a good idea. As we zoom up the southern part of England to London. .90 on the speedboard. And I can safely say, once we pass through Clayton Tunnel, which will be a little while across the track, we'll be out of Brighton. Let's head to the outside now, get some out camera shots. Foliage is acting a bit weird. Is it meant to look like that? I don't know. Anyways, once we get to a comfortable speed, which for me is 140 kilometers, then we can safely let this unit coast. We're expected to be at Gatwick Airport for 19:41:30, which is at the top left of the screen. We'll most likely be early. I usually am. But we shall see. Here we are, Clayton Tunnel. It's quite the it's quite the long tunnel, this. First to the 5th, 24. Yeah, that's about right. And once we come out this side of the tunnel, we'll be met with Hassocks Station. I think that's supposed to be a bridge. Yep, that's a bridge. So, how many people have we got in tonight? We've got 2 people in. Thank you ever so much for coming along and watching the live stream. Got another 387 parked to Hassocks, probably on its way to Brighton. We have a set of ambers before Burgess Hill. We're probably, most likely, chasing a service from Eastbourne, probably. Either that or Seaford. I think after this bridge we've got Burgess Hill. Well, that's good news. Our distance speedometer on the right hand side of the upper screen is showing a set of greens, which is fantastic. Of course, we do have to expect the odd yellow signal at some point. Or if I'm being more precise, amber. Another 387 going by. Interesting. That one's stopping at Burgess Hill. Must be one of the few services that do. On Trains and World. In real life though, it's about as common as anything. Now passing through Withersfield, where the train divides to go to Seaford, Lewes and Eastbourne, or Hastings. Oh! Terribly sorry. I forgot to put this on silent. I don't want to be speeding though. Okay, that's on silent. Sorry about that. We have a set of ambers and a red. We expected to slow down the train before Haywards Heath. There's our single set of ambers, hopefully. Yep, certainly is. Should be in set 1 brake, which I am. Just makes it more comfortable. And the red signal is now protecting Haywards Heath. I think the red signal's before the tunnel. Oh, that's just turned amber. We'll bring this up to 50 kilometers per hour, then we'll proceed with caution. I think for the most part we are chasing another service in front of us. Most likely will be a Southern Rail service from Eastbourne, like I say, maybe Hastings or one of the three places we're definitely chasing a service from, and that one's going the same place we are, London Victoria. Just increase that to 60 while I get a set of greens. Okay, that's cleared. Can we see that? Yes, we can. Just trying to put in a little bit of realism on this. Probably rise this now to 70. Oh, we've driven 387 miles. Interesting. Well, looks like a train's trying to form here. Oh, it's a Creators Club livery one. With a Southern Rail 377. That's just changed to green. We can start speeding up now. Hopefully the signal in front is going to change, although it could stay the same. Right, that's changed. We're all good. Let's go and see that cameras now. As the sun is setting. Right, let's get going then. We'll do another flyby shot from Ardingly. Ardingly's over that way. Hopefully now we've given the train in front of us plenty of time to speed off and get to Gatwick. I think what we need to do is now hold at this speed because we've just... Oh, hang on, that's fine. As we pass over the Hughes Valley Viaduct. We'll get a flyby shot, why not? Wonderful. Oh wow, that got dark out there quick. Hold on, gotta just shut the curtains. Okay, we're back. So in a moment's time we will be passing Burgess Hill. And the only other station we'll be passing after that before Gatwick is Three Bridges. So now we've got approximately 10 minutes to get to Gatwick Airport. We're about 12 kilometres away. We're doing pretty good. Okay, we have two... Oh, that's just changed. What I was going to say was we've got two sets of ambers and a red, but that just changed, so we're pretty much good. Alternative walking route there. Most likely for network rail access or something. Got 129 at the other end of this tunnel, so we're not going to really bother about getting it up to 140 now. We'll just let gravity do its thing. So hopefully by the time we come out the end of the tunnel we should be 129 or less. Another train coming through. Most likely a 377 that's liveried. Less than 9 kilometers to go. Got to admit, this is quite a wonderful sunset. Got a little bit of clouds up there, but for the most part it's quite nice. As that camera just phased through a bridge. Another 387 going by. The way these are going, I think they're like every 15 minutes or something. Probably are in real life. Wouldn't be surprised if Train Sim World based this off a real timetable as well. We might be slightly early to Gatwick, but it's better than being late. So to the left and right of us we've got the Thameslink 700 Three Bridges depot. Unfortunately the 700s are not layered onto Brighton Main Line, unless of course you're playing with PC mods. Three Bridges, where you can divide trains here to go to Southampton Central, Littlehampton, Crawley and I do believe Bognor Regis. Got ourselves amber now, most likely protecting the platform that we're going to. Oh, it's starting to rain. Put it intermittent for now, see what the rain's doing, see how harsh or heavy it may be. It's certainly getting harsher. Right, put it on the slow wipe, see how that goes. That certainly changed quick. That's one of the best things about dynamic weather though. Now we're definitely going to have to change that to a fast wipe. It's definitely coming down. I'm going to have to put that window up then. Oh, look at that. Oh, we got thunderstorm as well. Nice. Oh, look at that lightning strike over there. If that was a lightning strike. Gonna have to take into account some wheel slip activity now. Wow. This is one heck of a storm. It's proper coming down, isn't it? Wow. literally near us as well. Got a plane flying low. Don't blame him, to be fair. Sooner you land, the better. We are below 20 for the TPWS, so that's pretty good. Oh, and another one. Didn't expect to be coming into Gatwick Airport in a thunderstorm, but I suppose, in a way, it's made it more interesting. As we stop for the red light protecting Gatwick Airport. Brake step 3, reverser into neutral, and driver reminder appliance on. Another plane? Wow. Must be all being directed as well. Can have a look at this storm, can't we? This reminds me of this video I made on my channel not so long ago, maybe about 2 months ago, where I was sat at Thornton Station in the Blackpool branches just watching the thunderstorm in a 150. It's a good video, that. It's got 501 views at this present moment. Like the realism that the lights are giving off here. We have passenger lighting on, which is good. Oh, we've got the go-ahead. Passengers are going to get soaking wet, but I suppose in a way that's how it goes. Got a train going by in Southern Rail livery. Right, we'll stop it at 42 km per hour as we just carefully slide into Gatwick. I guess it's probably going to be like this all the way till Victoria now, then. Unless, of course, as soon as we approach Victoria, it's kind of like light rain, maybe a bit of cloud. Probably. See how it is. We have an amber, so we're okay. Wow. It's certainly coming down. This is the camera angle I was looking for. We stopped a little short, but it's fine. Puts the passengers towards the shelter more. Minus one door, but nobody's getting off there, so we haven't got many passengers this evening. I probably saw that it was going to be thundery around about Gatwick and thought, nope. Got no trains coming from platform 3 now. I forgot they had those announcements. Platform 1 doesn't have any services either. Just platform 2, platform 4. Oh, we're actually expected for 1943. Interesting. 1942 to Brighton, Gatwick Airport, and I'm pretty sure there's services for platform 7 as well. 1950 to Littlehampton and Eastbourne. Not bad. Off to Victoria then. Alright, let's see this 387 leave. Doesn't sound like it's coming down all that heavy. But when we're inside the 387, it's certainly coming down heavy. Another strike over there. We are experiencing a little bit of wheel slip here. Either that or we're experiencing crossing over some points. Very interesting indeed. As we pass through Harley. So I'd like to take this opportunity to ask that if you are enjoying this live stream, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe so that you can see more live streams like this. Very interesting indeed. How we've come from a really nice sunset look to a thundery outlook. Of course, if we do need a light, see if we can find it. The cab light is down here. Oh, I just got points for using a cab light as well. How about that? We don't need it for the moment. Another 377 going by. That's most probably that service to Littlehampton and eastbound. Wow, that was close. Struck that tree there. I think this is the second time I've driven a Class 387 through a thunderstorm on the London commuter route. I wonder if that's either Salford's or Ellswood. It looks like Salford's. Wait, hang on, we got a red before we hit 129 kilometers per hour. I wonder why that is. Oh no, we're good. That's just changed. Plenty of thunder strikes today. As we continue our service off to London Victoria, we're going to have to attune to the speed restriction as we pass Ellswood. Or is it Ellswood? I've heard both said, you know. I think we're going through, I don't know what they call this tunnel, but we are on the quarry line now, all the way up until Purley. Just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Just had to deal with a few things there, as this thunderstorm still continues strong. If a 387 went by. Either that or it was a 377. It was possibly one of the two. Vigilance pedal going off there. Now passing through the Quarry Line Tunnel. I think I've mentioned that before, but this one's the more longer one. Another lightning strike there. Of course, this thunderstorm could clear around about London. Maybe East Croydon, although I kind of doubt it because we're more close to East Croydon than we are to London. As we are still a part of the quarry line, the slow line is just below us. Over here. Oh, sorry if you can see that notification, hopefully you can't. Oh, yeah, well. Just going to keep in a little bit of brake force so that we don't overspeed. Have we passed Pearly yet? No. but we have now just become part of the slow line, so we're most likely going to be passing Purley as a Creators Club 377 goes by. We're most likely going to hit Purley, then Purley Oaks, South Croydon, then East Croydon. Well, it seems like things are starting to clear up a little bit. Starting to see more of that sunset from earlier. Right, we can bring the wiper down to slow now as we pass through Purley. Even all those flashing lights made me a bit dazzled there. But they are station lights and we are going quite a speed, so... Another 377. We'll probably see a lot more of these around this area now. Some of which are Creators Club and some of which are Southern Rail. As we pass through Purley Oaks. We've now got to slow down for a 97 sat right in the middle of South Croydon. Go to the outer camera now. More preferably this one. Oh, what happened there? Must have been the camera trying to clip on something. That usually used to happen with train simul too. That is true, this is a train simul 2 route, so... If they ever do decide to remaster the London Commuter, it'll take a lot of work. And we were just down for the 97 there. Wonderful. Another alternative walking route. As we are now closing the gap to East Croydon. Got this camera angle I could just put here now. It's most likely we're going to be passing through East Croydon Platform 1. Although we can sometimes get directed onto East Croydon Platform 2. Though it looks like it's Platform 1 tonight. Still raining though. Not as heavy as it was between Three Bridges and Purley, but just as still, it's raining. A little bit of a break there as we go underneath the tunnel. Well, bridge more like. So we carefully turn around the corner on platform 1. Another 387 going by, let's have a look at that. Got a Creators Club 377 there. And another 377 as well. So now we're going to be turning left towards Selhurst, Clapham Junction. Over that way is towards London Bridge and Bedford, I do believe. Any other direction I really couldn't tell you. Not from the top of my head anyways. I probably need a Google Maps or something. Getting a bit glitchy here. Wonder if we're loading up a few Reskins at Selhurst. Okay, that's cleared up. Was frightened in case this was gonna crash. Oh my word, I'm not surprised. We've got a Creators Club livery there. Got Southern Rail here. And then we've got Creators Club livery here. And Southern Rail there. No wonder it was almost going to crash. Thank God it didn't. But they are some fantastic liveries that other people have made. I've had a go at making a few liveries on Train Sim World Trains as well. Past Selhurst, this should be Thornton Heath? I'm still unsure. It most likely... Oh, it is. Another way I could do it. Norbury, Streatham Common, Balham, Wandsworth, Clapham, Battersea. I'm confusing Battersea with a station in the North Yorkshire Moors called Battersby. Also, if you put a 387 on the Peterborough to Doncaster line, the PIS will come up with the various different stations around that area, including a place called March. And yes, I had to Google it because I've never heard of a town called March. It's apparently on the island of Ely in Cambridgeshire. Interesting. But yeah, the PIS comes up. It doesn't display it on the front of the train, but at least it's there. Like places like King's Cross, Newcastle, things like that. It's pretty cool if I'm being honest. Right, well, we'll be passing another station, which most likely could be Streatham Common. I'll just follow that order, really. Another alternative walking route, although I don't know how far that one spans. When I mention alternative walking routes, I believe they're either for network rail use or driver's use. Something like that. I'm not surprised that it's raining coming into London, if I'm being honest. But I'm absolutely loving the train journey from Brighton to London. It's an hour long, but it's well worth it if I'm being honest. And in a few minutes we'll have been streaming for an hour. I plan to continue, I plan to maybe either do a London Victoria to Reigate service or something. Obviously it'll be on the London commuter route. I'm not going to go to the main menu and go to another route. Unless of course that's what any other people want to do. Chat's there. 377 coming with a liveried 377 there. Just barely down for the 60 there, as we are 60 on the MPH speedometer there. We'll be seeing loads of these. Might see a few 387s here and there, but mostly 377s. And I do believe half of them are repeats of the liveries that we've just seen beforehand from the Creators Club. Balham, maybe? Wandsworth, then Clapham Junction. Oh yeah, definitely coming up to Wandsworth, because that's when we've got the 1.1% velocity downwards hill, which as just demonstrated there, it's quite easy to overspeed in this section. I've also been held at that signal before in Train Simul 2 when we had to do service 1MO3 Brighton to London Victoria. Also, that station becomes covered in snow as well if you load up London Commuter in like January, February-ish time, maybe December-ish time, and you put in like 100% snow or something. I can take that out of there now. We've got a double amber. Start slowing down a little bit now. This might look a little early to slow down, but you'd be quite surprised how quick this hill can carry the speed. We're already at the single amber. I think it's best if we put in a bit of step 2 brake now. As a 387 as mentioned is coming past, we can take off the wipers now as there is no more rain. I was thinking it was going to continue raining around about Victoria, but it's let up. Now I was hoping the time that I put it at that it would be dark by the time we arrive at London, but it doesn't seem to be. I think there's a few droplets left, so what we'll do is we'll just put that into intermittent. Get those droplets out the way. There we are, they're just clouds now. We've got a single amber, but we can't go any further than Clapham, which serves both Southern, Thameslink, GX and South Western trains. I don't think I've missed any train operators, but if I have, feel free to put it in the live chat. We're not due to London Victoria for another 9 minutes, so we'll sit at 47 kilometres and just let that time catch up, and another 387 going by. It's very rare you see them chasing each other. Probably one's going off to Gatwick Airport and the other one's to Brighton. Either that or they're both to Brighton and they've just departed nearly roughly at the same time. Got 45 speed restriction 1 in there. I'm not going to have to do anything about that. We're staying at 49 for the moment. That was a flash of green light there. Yeah, it was. Just looked at the replay. We're getting some clouds coming in. It looks a bit glitchy like. Not gonna lie. Got a red flash in there as well. Wonder why that's happening. Interesting. Unless of course it's reflection. That probably could be. Like these weird window glitches. I wonder what's going on here. Go on the outer camera, it must look a little nicer. That's not half bad, to be fair. So we're going to get up to 64 and hold it on power 1. It's still here. Wonder why. Wonder if I can sort of clear it up a little. It's worked a little, but not much. Well, we're gonna have to. Just gonna have to go with it. It's weird how the AWS can go off there, but I suppose in a way there was none of them on the track in front of it. I thought it just didn't work. Looks like we're going to be stopping at our second red of the day. Terribly sorry for the glitched camera angles. Not sure why that's happening. Doesn't seem to be happening when I go to the out camera. Oh yes, and Battersea Power Station is lit up. It's, I believe, something to do with mastery. Bridges are lit up over there. That looks quite cool actually. Oh wow, yeah. I've never actually looked at this mastery. That's very interesting. Alright, we're just going to slowly come to the red. Indeed it is, especially in the comfort of Train Sim Mode 4. Thanks for popping by the way, David. I very rarely do evening drives, if I must be honest, David. But I just decided to this evening. I just thought, bit of a change. And to be fair, I've pretty much enjoyed it. As we slowly come to this red, brake step 3, reverse into neutral, and DRA on. Of course, yeah. London in the night time's probably like any other town, you know. Scary for some, party life for others. But yeah, it's really nice. We got Battersea Power Station lighting up in the distance because I unlocked the mastery, I think, a while ago. It's UBS. Oh, interesting. We've got the sun setting. It's quite nice actually. Just sat outside Victoria whilst we wait for the platform to clear. Which it just has. Actually, little trick I learnt. I just like to see this 387 just roll down. That's another Creators Club livery 377. Oh wow, 1982 London. Obviously looked a lot different in the 80s compared to what it does now. Probably half of this wasn't even here. But that's a long time ago, 1982. I haven't seen dinosaurs in London for 65 million years. Vigilance going off. Not sure why. We're at least... Oh, that's why. Doing good now. I've never seen that button go off before. Line. Oh, of course. 377s and 387s can't really draw power when they're going across the line joints, so... Ah yes, the Natural History Museum. That's where you'll find them now. Not sure about back then though. Obviously, this part of Victoria Station also might not have been that here back in the 80s. Sorry, lost track of thought there. Oh wow. I think it was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago I went and saw the Tower of London. It was awesome. Alright, we can switch this off now. Oh, hang on, I just remembered. It'll require us to close the doors. We'll switch off the safety systems. Very cool indeed. I think they've got like moving escalators in there last time I checked. You know, just to like look around the jewels and all that lot. I can't remember much of the trip. It was quite a while ago. Turn to free roam. Take off the DRA now because that won't be important. As we've now just finished this run from Brighton. This unit will either most likely be doing a Gatwick Airport run or a service back to Brighton. One of the two. I'm guessing maybe Gatwick Airport just because of the time we come back. No ways it just started raining again. That's London for you. Yep, Gatwick Airport. Right, let's see if we can find another service to drive. Why, yeah, that's probably coming down really heavy. Huh? Oh, I forgot about that poster. Littlehampton Eastbourne. East Grinstead. Southampton Central. Back to Brighton. And that's a GX service. Wonder why it says Southern then. Must be a replacement service, probably. But aren't most replacement services buses? Probably. It's a thunderstorm again. That's literally followed us from Gatwick Airport. That one's going off to Brighton in the next 5 minutes. Sutton, Horsham, London Bridge, Margaret. In fact, that's twice I've seen that same livery in here from the Creators Club. Sutton. Yes, everything works normally for me. When I go into free roam, everything works normal. Oh, you had thunder and hailstones this afternoon. Wow, interesting. I don't think we had that this afternoon. I think we just had clear skies today. Epsom Downs, 2030. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever read that before. Got a few cones here and there. It's that one opening its doors. I'm going to have to do at least one service. Looking at this Horsham one. Clapham Junction, Sutton, Epsom, Ash, Ted, I think. Leatherhead, Box Hill and West Humble, Dorking, Ockley, Warnham, Horsham. Okay. Can only go as far as Horsham on this one, I'm afraid. I thought I set these. Interesting. I think there's like a sign down here or something. Either that or I've just gone down the wrong one. I think I have. Well, I'm just double checking to be sure. Yep, certainly gone down the wrong one, but we may as well watch this service leave. Oh no, I'm a console player, so mods isn't really for console at the moment, unless of course you play Minecraft. Then somehow, some way they've managed to put mods on console. Interestingly, but no, I never play Train Sim World with mods. I actually can't. I gotcha. Yeah, there are some mods out there for Brighton Mainline that adds the Thameslink 700. Ah, there's the sign. There we go. It's the entire route that we've just done. I think we might be doing half of it, either to Reigate or maybe as far as Preston, something like that. But yeah, there are a few mods out there for Train Sim World. It just depends. If a few mods work with a few others. What I mean is, I've heard of mods not working with other mods, if that makes sense. We've got a 2039 Reigate service. We could probably wait for that. Either that, or we could drive the service to East Grinstead. As far as East Croydon. When's that one leaving? 2021. Right, we'll choose this one. 4 carriages. We'll drive a Creators Club livery. Why not? It should be off. Should be off. Use the window wipers. Alright, okay. Close that very quickly. Close that very quickly. And that one. All I've got to do now is just get to the other side of the train very quickly before we depart and just do the usual setup. We've got another 377 coming in. It's most likely the Reigate service. Okay, vigilance, driver safety device and automatic warning sign are on. Let's get started. Interesting. I shouldn't be doing that. Oh, yes, it should be. Of course it should be. I just forgot that the sunflower icon's not supposed to come on unless acknowledged. DRA set. Don't need the wipers for the moment. But we are ready. Oh, I see. So you play with a few mods elsewhere. Euro Truck Sim and American Truck Sim games. Nice. That's the 387 that came in from Gatwick Airport. That's going out to Brighton now. East Grinstead, is that right? Where are we going to find that? I don't know. East Grinstead, where are we going to find that? Well, we're going as far as East Croydon on this anyway, so... If I put East Croydon, sooner or later it'll correct it. Of course it is there somewhere, it's just by the time I go through all the PIS and everything like that, I'll run out of time. Honestly, I do not want to be rushing the service out of London Victoria. I've done that before. I've ended up going 60 kilometers per hour out of here before today, which wasn't really good. Sandsted, Riddlestown, Upper Warlingham, Oxted, Hurst Green, Lingfield. Half of these I've not even heard of. Dormans, I've heard of Dormans. East Grinstead, oh there we go. Didn't have to look very far, thankfully. There's like 302, maybe 304 different destinations on this. Take off the DRA because we are set for a green. That's just changed. We'll watch this liveried 377 from the Creators Club leave London Victoria. So to slow 20 miles per hour here, or if you're in kilometers per hour, which we are in the top left hand corner, it's 32 kilometers. I'm going to need the wipers on now, most likely a fast. I kind of guessed. Got a car alarm going off in the distance. It's thundering as well. I must admit, the rain noises sound a lot louder in the 377 compared to the 387. Of course, I'd say first Capital Connect 377 that somebody made on the Creators Club. I pretty much like it, to be fair, but after searching up the brief history of First Capital Connect, you can see why, yeah. Anyways, Battersea Power Station is lit up during this brief but very heavy thunderstorm. I'm hoping it'll be brief. But I guess that's just London all over. Of course, I don't think it lights up in real life, but it's just nice to see it in Train Sim World. Move this door camera angle a little bit. Southern Rail 377 coming down. Oh, another fork of lightning there. The exact same livery I'm driving right now. Interesting. Another fork of lightning. I gotta admit, the thunderstorms in Train Sim World are pretty cool. Wonder if anybody else thinks the same. Battersea Park is pretty much full with 377s at the moment. Probably head to the third camera angle now. First, second and third. That's supposed to be on this door, but I suppose it was changed a little bit. That's fine, it doesn't really have to be perfect, it just has to be here. Pretty much. Oh wow. Look at that. We have a fourth camera angle back here, which is getting pushed up by the iron bridge. We have various interior camera angles as well. I think this is the camera angle I was looking for. Wow. We're definitely getting plenty of thunder and lightning today. We'll probably get as far as East Croydon and it'll lift, probably. So I'd like to take this opportunity now to say that if you are enjoying this live stream, please do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, that's alright. You can just sit back and relax and watch the live stream. As a 377 comes by with another First Capital Connect livery from the Creators Club. That's just turned green, fantastic. Oh, hang on. Supposed to be stopping for Clapham Junction. I almost forgot. I didn't look, did I? It's a good job we noticed now, and not when we've completely gone past East Croydon. There it is again. Interesting. Oh, we got a 387 coming by. That one's most likely come from Gatwick Airport. Either that or Brighton. There were loads of 387s going between Gatwick Airport and Brighton. Oh, this one's stopping as well. Wonder if this one's actually scheduled. You can have a look at the signs over here on platform 12. Oh, so it is. It's under Southern now. That's interesting. It certainly isn't Southern. I think we've... Oh, we actually don't have an example to show, but... Wow. Anyways. We've certainly arrived here a bit early, so... Seems the storm's let up a little bit. There's no more thundering at the moment, but wouldn't rule it out just yet. Got two large cranes over there. Down there is the southwestern network. Either that or southeastern. Depends. Oh, we have another train that's just come in. Wonder where that is. Ah, there it is. That's the Southern Rail one. So that's usually what we'll see if we haven't got any liveries. We'll be leaving in just under half a minute now. And our next stop on the service is East Croydon. Will also be the last stop on the service as well, as this continues on to East Grinstead. This route does not cover up to East Grinstead. Shame, like, could have had loads of London districts. I suppose, really, they did give us the London Overground suffragette line, so I suppose, really, it's a win-win. But it is now getting dark. The sun is setting. Finally. I was hoping it would by the time I got to London Victoria when I was driving that Brighton service. But it took its time. And truth be told, I don't think Northern has any 377s at the moment. I think they're sticking with the 195s and the 158s and whatnot. Could be a reality one day, but I doubt Southern Rail will let them go. I think I've seen on the Creators Club a while ago that somebody made a 387 Southern Rail livery. Interesting. Anyways, we'll be passing the various stations between East Croydon, such as, if I can... No, we're not going up, we're going down. Such as, if I can get to it. Because I keep on forgetting. We'll be passing Wandsworth Common, Balham, Streatham Common, Norbury, Thornton Heath, Selhurst, and then it'll be East Croydon. Obviously, when I first started playing Train Sim World, which was, a while ago now, maybe like 3 years ago. This was one of the first routes that I ever played. It's been 3 years and I still can't guess it. I still can't get the stations right. I think I was going to say I still can't guess the station right, but I was wanting to say get the stations right. Something like that. Anyways, we've got lots of traction around us, mostly 377s. We might get the odd 387 probably around about East Croydon. Oh, another 387. Bit sooner than I thought, but oh well. That's probably either from the two destinations such as Gatwick or Brighton. I wonder when this rain's actually going to let up. I suppose I suppose it's normal for London, but I want to see the rain stop at some point. I can't remember what stations we just passed. Anyways, they'll be on there. So it looks like Streatham Common, this. If I'm being honest, David, sorry I haven't read your comment earlier, but if I'm being honest, David, I actually play the Blackpool branches a lot more than any other route. So that one I kinda know the speeds inside out. But yeah, it's nice to travel across different routes, especially in different countries like America, Europe. Very nice indeed. I think back in Train Sumo 2020 I used to play the Peninsula Corridor between, I think, is San Francisco and San Jose. Really nice route, if I must say so myself. I can remember, I think, a station or two. I think one of them was Millbrae or something, and then Redwood City, something like that. It's been a while since I've been on that route. Yeah, but like I said, sorry for not getting to your comment quickly, David. Oh, hang on, we have... Oh, that's just changed, thankfully. I was hoping it would. I see, so you got Peninsula Corridor when it was free on offer. That's pretty good, that. Yeah, Blackpool Branches is really good. You get the Class 08 Shunter, you get the Class 47, and you get the Class 142 Pacer. Which, if I'm being honest, there was two main reasons why I bought the Blackpool Branches. One, because it had Blackpool in game, and two, because of the Pacer. Just thought I'd point it out. And I've got to admit, the German routes are really nice. I've got S-Bahn Vorarlberg, which came with the game. Really nice. Although that's not German. I think that's like Austrian to German border or something like that. Oh, no. Not from Blackpool. I'm certainly like somewhere up north, though. That's why I don't know the stations down south very well. Well, apart from like King's Cross, Stevenage, Peterborough. And we've really bounced around on this crossing, haven't we? Yeah, S-Bahn Vorarlberg's a really good route. I don't think I have any other German routes. I'm going to have to start looking around for some German routes. I was also looking at Midland Main Line, but its sale ended about a couple of days ago, so... Damn it. I'll probably catch it in the next sale. Sometimes paying for routes in full price is a little pricey, but it is definitely well worth the content you get sometimes. But we are closing into East Croydon. Excuse me. Probably not going to get a good AP score. Probably going to get silver for that crossover. Certainly made me about 4 minutes early. I suppose that's not the point, though. We are certainly quite dark now. I don't know, is it still raining? No, it's not. Here's me still having my wipers going. Have to put in a little bit more brake than usual. I forgot I was coming into a red. Last thing I need on this live stream is a signal past at danger. Although I have done that on the channel before. I think about 5 times now. And with safety systems, once you get the hang of driving trains with safety systems, it's kind of like second nature. Like, for example, that's one of the safety systems, DRA, AWS, you got your vigilance, you know. They're obviously not going to need that. Not going to be driving this service after a certain point. Leave everything else on though, because the AI will just take over. Unless it wants me to lock the doors. No, it's locking the doors for me. Wonderful. Probably going to get silver. Oh wow, I'm actually surprised I got gold for that. Really surprised on that. But I suppose in a way we did good. You can see that large chunk of overspeed and where the red line dips over the green. Sorry if you can hear any laughing in the background. Alright, so what we're going to do now... Oh. We'll probably watch this train go, most likely. I tried getting it close to the stop car marker, but I fail mostly every time. There has been a few times I've gotten it straight to the car marker. Oh, I see what you mean, the German safety systems, yeah. I've definitely heard people say they're quite hard to follow. Let's see, is there any... 2059, that's fine, okay. Can just show off the pacer. Just put in a 2-car empty. If you buy Blackpool branches, this is what comes with it. That's obviously one of 3 liveries and one of 3 engines. Now I wouldn't be surprised if someone in the chat will type, it looks like a bus. Would you believe it? They were made out of buses. And high-speed freight wagons as well, like flatbeds or something. I'll show off the orange one. There's loads of liveries on the Creators Club to get you started as well. There's the orange one. All in British Rail, by the way. And then we've got the BR Blue Provincial. So that one should be going very shortly, right? 2040 to East Grinstead. We've only got 20 seconds to wait. Yeah, it basically is a bus on the tracks. And I used to travel on Pacers as well. I think between 2012 and 2019 I travelled on them. Mostly up north because the 142s were northern. We don't have any of the other 2 Pacers like the 143s and the 144s in game. Although that could come at some point. Probably. But yeah, it's basically a bus on rails. It's a Leyland bus with a high-speed freight wagon. There's obviously different variations of them, but when they first came about, this is what their engine sounded like. Don't know if you can hear that. But yeah, this is what their engine sounded like. Plus the very uncomfortable bench seats. I much preferred the armchair ones that some Northern Pacers had. Oh, got that door closing there and that door closing there. Well, I suppose if you will, we could watch two go at once. Oh, I'm glad you could hear it. Oh, hang on, they're going both ways. So yeah, that's pretty much. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to, well, we can't go that way because that's where the passengers come from, but we get so far up, I'll show you, we'll get so far up, and then we get stopped by this invisible wall. Right about here. We can't go any further. There is ways of getting up the bridge, but it's that one. Most likely. Right, we will put up a few signage, because I am missing East Croydon's. Oh, we got a Creators Club livery. It's most likely the 375 from South Eastern High Speed. I think there's a placement somewhere down here. Actually, you know what? I think, yeah. I think we'll give it a day. Well, call it a day, really. Just in case it starts raining again, we'll probably get to about maybe where we can watch the trains go by.
Please tell a member of staff or the police.
Yeah, probably around about here. So, I hope you all enjoyed this live stream. We've been live for 102 minutes already. Very interesting. It's quite late where I am now. So, if you did enjoy watching this live stream, please do not forget to hit the like button. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to the channel. I also make videos as well. And thank you for watching. This has been quite a good live stream on the London Commuter. It's also been quite nice to chat to Connor Young and David. Thanks very much for popping by. And I will see you all in the next live stream. But for now, see you all later. Indeed, I'll have a good Sunday. But for me, Sunday's tomorrow. It's Saturday where I am. But yeah, thank you very much, David. You have a good Sunday too.